talk about transfers, like when there's changes in ownership of an LLC. That's going to have an impact on allocations because somebody's coming in, is leaving mid-year, somebody's coming in mid-year. You have to figure out how you allocate a partial year's income or loss to each of those members, to the transferor and the transferee. And there's different methods. You can do an interim closing of the books on the date of the transfer, or in certain situations you can just prorate and say this person was here for 7 months, so we're going to give them 7/12 of the income. How you're going to do that or who's going to make that decision is something that should be addressed in the operating agreement. When a transfer occurs, it can happen in one of two ways. It can be a sale among owners, so one owner sells to another or sells their interest to a third party, or it can be a retirement, which effectively means that the partner is withdrawing, the entity may actually be redeeming their interest from them. They're not doing a transaction with the other partners directly, it's between the exiting partner and the entity. Those will have different tax consequences, a little bit beyond the scope of what we're going to talk about today, how those consequences, what they are and how they will affect things. But depending on your situation, it can have different ramifications. So it's something to think about whether you want to require that they be done as sales or as retirements when somebody leaves, or at least who's going to make that decision, whether it's going to be the exiting person or the remaining people who get to make the decision of how it's structured.